Watch this.
I'm just going to say it. I don't think teaching's that bad. It can be mentally exhausting, but what job isn't? You have a chance to make a real impact on kids, and you get every summer off. What else do you need?
Support. Since you asked, teachers need support. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm talking about teachers everywhere. They need support from their admin. They need help in the classroom, and they don't need to be expected to have half their class have special accommodations and are expected to meet each one of those accommodations while their class is 20, 25, 30 plus kids, and expecting them to do what you couldn't even do if you were in their classroom. Teachers, I made a list. Teachers need to be able to teach the way they know how to teach. Okay, if they want to get creative, go outside, they need that. And teachers also need to be able to take their kids to recess more than 15 or 20 minutes. The kids need it, the teachers need it. They need the parents to hold their kids accountable, and there need to be consequences for actions. So stop sending kids back to the classroom that were misbehaving with lollipops and snacks and treats. That is not telling them or showing them the right way to act in the classroom. You're rewarding them for the misbehavior, and teachers need that to stop. They don't need people who have never taught a class or has not been in the classroom for 5, 10, 15 plus years telling them what they're doing wrong, what they could do better, and you couldn't do it if you're walking in their shoes. And teachers also need kids not to be glued to their phone. Their addiction to their devices is making it hard for kids to learn, for teachers to teach, and just doing the basic things that they need to do at school. And also, teachers do not need to be threatened with violence and nothing happen. And teachers also should not have to deal with violence against themselves from students, and there not be the consequences necessary to redirect those behaviors. Teachers do not need to deal with violence, especially if they're not getting hazard pay. They need to be able to teach. They need support from admin. They need support from parents. They need parents to hold their kids accountable. They don't need to be dealing with behaviors to where they can't even teach the class and other kids are missing out. They need to be able to do what they desire and love to do and teach. And they need people like this to stop gaslighting teachers into making it seem like their problems aren't big enough, because everybody has problems. But you know what? If you don't listen to teachers, the ones who are holding these schools together, just like it's happening everywhere, there's going to be a shortage that will continue. More and more teachers are going to be leaving, and more people who were going to go into the profession will be leaving too. Listen to teachers.